Marine litter and plastic pollution remain a clear and present danger, putting not only human health but the health of the world's oceans and seas in jeopardy. Despite current efforts, the amount of plastic in the ocean has been estimated to be around 75 to 199 million tons. International Coastal Cleanup Day is the largest cleanup drive of coastal areas and has been in existence for decades, raising awareness and tackling the growing marine pollution problem. On the 24th and 25th of September 2022, 6 dive operators and 40 participants went down under to partake in a massive cleanup.
We as human beings have to understand that there is life down under. And that when we have our plastics, our old beds, clothing, and we throw it into the gutterings, we lay it onto the streetways, it comes down into the ocean. And when it comes down into the ocean, it gives our aquatic life some trouble. Especially with the turtles, when they see the plastic, they think it's jellyfish. And they can get caught in it, they can die from it.
23 pounds of plastics and 223 pounds of refuse were collected. Some of the debris included ghost fish traps, over 40 feet of rope and ghost fishing nets, and household materials. At one dive site in Ansgalet outside of Ancillary, there was a ghost fishing net that covered over 159 feet of coral. The net was too embedded in portions of the coral to be removed. Naturally, this has caused significant harm to the reef. T-Man Chasney cleaned below the bat cave and collected 10 pounds of fishing lines, 20 pounds of wood, and 30 pounds of ghost fish traps. It must be noted that since the beginning of the year, they have been continuously cleaning this area, aiming to restore it as a dive site.
As a daily routine, when we go diving, anytime there is trash, we take it out. Even our guests would pick up trash under the sea. Yeah, so it's quite disturbing. I don't know. Well, it doesn't only happen here in St. Lucia, it happens elsewhere as well. But I think the least that we can do is to get the trash out. Well, this area that we did is not, it's eventually it will get on our dive site, but it's not really actually a dive site. The name being Barron's Drive, and persons are living close by. A lot of debris is deposited in the ocean, which should not be. Hence the reason that we're cleaning it today. And our dive site, which is Superman's Flight, it's close by, and when currents come, it will eventually land on there.
Overall, the divers cleaned the Top Bay, Ansgalet outside of Ancillary, the Bat Caves near Anshasney, Sugar Beach, and Barron's Drive in Soufrière.
We separate the garbage, tag it, mark it, and record exactly the categories of the garbage. Also, I do have a program with the Montessori School that I educate the young kids about using the garbage and disposing of it properly on land so as for it not to enter the ocean.
The problem of marine litter is more pervasive, widespread, and careless than most people imagine.
Well, you have two problems. The beachgoers use the beach just for entertainment. Sometimes they don't dispose of the garbage in the water, but they leave it on shore. Once you do that, the wind will blow it into the water, and since 90% of our population cannot swim, guess what? They will never go into the water to collect it themselves.
The problem is further exacerbated with regular beach parties island-wide that are devoid of structured waste disposal plans.
So when it comes to activities on the beach, it is who's responsible. Is it solid waste? Is it Parks and Beaches Commission? So you have a lot of people using the beaches for shows, paid shows, but there seems to be nobody policing and ensuring that the garbage disposal aspect of it is done.
Marine debris impacts our health, water quality, wildlife, and our ability to transition towards a blue economy. It is estimated that 80% of marine debris comes from land-based sources, so tackling our plastic pollution problem begins with us.
You drink your water, put it in your bag. You in your vehicle, why throw it out onto the road? Put it in your vehicle. When you get home or your next destination, wherever there is, use the bin. Or put a bin in your vehicle, if maybe, or a bag or two. But don't just throw it out there, because it comes right down here and it doesn't look pretty at all.
Until such time that all individuals and organizations adhere to proper waste disposal practices, waste will continue to be leaked into the environment. To the extent that it is unlikely that all persons will adhere to proper waste management practices, cleanup campaigns will remain a necessary activity.